Hello, how's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great day. Uh, okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing? I hope everyone's having a great day today. Hello, hey, everyone. Happy 10-year anniversary of GTA Online. And I also have a video later tonight. I will have a video coming out on the 10-year anniversary specifically that I think a lot of people are going to really enjoy. It's going to be ranking all the GTA updates. Okay. Hey, everyone. I'm doing good, too. You look like Tommy Angelo and he's a taxi driver. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna help Trio with his casino heist later. If I have time, I might be able to help you with yours, too. Is Cayo Perico dead now? No. It's just really hurt, but it's not dead. I mean, kind of is in a way. I guess, yeah, you could make the argument it's dead, because it's like a lot of people, less people are gonna do it. You can still make money from it, but it's... 10 years ago this game came out, right? 10 years. And just send me an invite to your business when you're ready, Rodriguez. HBD to the game that ruined GTA discourse forever. Thank you, Mr. Wait, what do you mean? What's HBD? Thank you for the super chat, man. Yeah, I'll play LA Noire one day, yes. You know what I will say though, guys, is oh great. First best mission to start out with, right here. Oh man. So what I will say, guys, is that oh wait, actually, you know what? I'm just gonna back up all the way. Dutch and Red Dead Redemption is clearly not insane. I think it's just more he just doesn't care anymore, just like the Raiders and the Fallout games, Patrick. In a way, maybe. But the Raiders realize what they're doing is wrong, though. Thank you, Lendon. And thank you, Viking69. So, guys, here's what I'll tell you about this. I really hope that Rockstar releases GTA 5 on the PS6 before GTA 6 comes out. Like, when the PlayStation 6 comes out, they should do, like, GTA expanded and enhanced and enhanced. And I think that'd be kind of cool. So bring it to the 4th console. Give it 120 FPS also. When is the GTA anniversary video dropping? It'll be later tonight. It'll be a few hours after the stream tonight. I still have to make a few last-minute edits. Hey, Pro, you figured out how to turn on gifted memberships? It's very gratifying to give out memberships. I would love to do it for your channel. Thank you, Fernando. Thank you for sponsoring my channel for nearly 4 years. I'm gonna have to message YouTube support about that, because I think my account is a brand account, which I don't know how that happened, and I'm gonna message YouTube support and ask them how can I, turn on gift memberships. PS6 expected release of 2027 or 2028. Thank you, Alphanor. They know that don't care because of it. Thank you, London, for the super chat. I prefer usually physical games because I can get rid of them if I don't like them. Digital games, you have them forever. You know, you could sell a physical game or give it to a friend. You know, that's My family and me are doing good, Michael. Let me go scroll back up in the chat. PlayStation getting hacked again? When did PlayStation get hacked again? Life hasn't been this easy lately because my grandma passed away. I'm sorry to hear about that, Orcs. I'm sorry to hear about that, man. You have the worst sale mission. I know this. Where do I get most of my outfits? I just buy them on Amazon. I have Mad Max. I think I downloaded it on PlayStation Plus, or I claimed it. I never, Why are you wearing that cosplay? I usually dress up as the characters. When's my next lore video gonna be about? It's gonna be a Saboteur lore video. But I have that video coming out of just me pissing off the scammer. You guys will see that video too. What did you think of the FEV hybrid Fox in Fallout 3? Because he's not completely a full super mutant because he slightly looks more humanoid. No, I'm pretty sure Fox is a full, you know, super mutant. Yeah. I mean, he's, he retained some of his humanity because he was able to read on the terminal. Thank you, Lendon. And thank you, Zombie, Fanatic. Hey, Pro, do you think GTA 6 having its political humor and jokes being toned down with Laszlo leaving will make it better, and darker than GTA 4? Honestly, I don't think we're ever gonna get a GTA game like GTA 4, because GTA 4 is a pretty dark, you know, game. Like, you know, the last really dark game, dark open world game that I can think of that came out is probably Watch Dogs 1. Watch Dogs 1 in 2014. I think that was like the last dark crime game that came out. Because Watch Dogs has some pretty messed up scenes in it. So I don't think we're probably gonna get a game as dark as GTA 4 as Watch Dogs 1 again. I feel like GTA 6 don't need to come out this year. They just need to take their time. Plus RP is popping off. Even rappers are playing it. Well, Rockstar can just keep, you know, releasing updates for this game. They're gonna make a ton of money. That's why they don't want to abandon this game anytime soon. Thank you, Willie. Which the super mutant Marauders destroyed. Wait, you mean like the terminals? Wait, what, in the vaults? Manhunt is extremely dark and disturbing, but yes, but when was Manhunt released? That's the thing. I don't think that a game like Manhunt will ever come out again. Well, I still do those top 5s, and the video that I have coming out in the anniversary is going to be actually a top video. It's actually going to be a top 24 video. It's going to be the longest list video that I've ever done. What about Modern Warfare 2019's mission where you play as Child Faro? Well, that's Modern Warfare. No, I never completed all the jumps in the online. I never really bothered with that much. Mafia 3 is very dark, and that came out in 2016, I guess, but I never really fully played that one. What I'm saying is, like, look at GTA, 4. In GTA 4, there's, like, a lot of characters that had tragic deaths in GTA 4, but, like, in GTA, 5, did anyone really have a tragic death? Almost all the deaths were villains. Like, that's just, yeah. Hey, Pro, did you hear about that SS officer who was honored in the Canadian Parliament? Remember Trudeau called the trucker protesters Nazis? Thank you, Mario. I'll answer in just one moment here. And thank you, Bunny, for sponsoring my channel for nearly 2 years. Yes, I did hear about that. I heard about that the first day that it happened. And, my parents were really pissed off about that. They were really annoyed about that. Both my parents are from Poland. And so they got really offended by that. I don't know what they were thinking. And I don't know about, like, how can you invite somebody to the Canadian Parliament and you don't even check their background? Like, you're applauding this guy as, like, some kind of hero, and yet you don't even check the guy's background. Like, what were they doing? But what I will say about that is that while I think the speaker is at fault for that, the speaker is definitely at fault, and it's good that he apologized. I think there's more people that are to blame also. I think that Trudeau also has responsibility for this, and I think he should apologize, but he's just throwing everything on the speaker. So I think that there is, I think there's more people that have blame for this, not just the speaker. But yeah, that was just, that was just stupid that happened. Oh, hang on, my controller. Okay, here we go. Sorry about that, everyone. The super mutant marauders that were staying at the vault, where Fox was trapped, destroyed the terminal he had, which is a really cruel thing to do. Oh, I didn't know they destroyed it. And thank you, Sensitivity. Professional, on Payday 3, how are you supposed to rob the front of the jewelry store stealth? I will have a video about that eventually, Sensitivity, but my next video is going to be talking about how to complete the first one, the first Heist stealth. Hey, Pro, was Pegorino a racist? He kept calling Nico Bellic an immigrant. Yes, he was. Am I... No, Mr. Waifu, you're not responsible for what your leaders do. No, you're fine. Nothing wrong with being Canadian. It just Trudeau is just an idiot. That's just it. I'm not trying to get into politics, but it's just, what he did with that, just inviting that, that guy to the Parliament. That was disgusting. And that unit that guy was in was called the SS Galicia. And that unit committed horrible atrocities in my parents' country of Poland. They did horrible things. They murdered an entire village, killing over 1,000 people in a single village, and they had killed kids even. They massacred kids. That's what that guy's unit did, and they invited him to the Parliament to speak as some kind of hero. It's disgusting. Here we go. Or I'll have you 100% of the Saboteur? No, but we will be continuing it and doing 100%. I'm Canadian. That was stupid what Trudeau did. Thank you, London, for the super chat. And yeah, I just still couldn't believe they did that. If and when Sony releases a PS5 Pro, do you think you will buy one or just wait for the PS6? I'll probably buy a PS5 Pro and I'll probably make a YouTube video reviewing it. Hey man, good to see you do the 10th anniversary, man. Anyway, man, looking forward to the Undead Nightmare playthrough, man. I wouldn't mind a Witcher playthrough, man. Keep the streets safe, man. Peace, man. Thank you, Jay. I know you're doing Manny right there. Yo, thank you for the super chat, man. Have you seen No Country for Old Men? I have seen Old Country for Old Men. That was when I saw that when I was a kid. I saw that movie when it actually first came out. That was like 2007, right? I remember that. It's like the, you know, the psychopath hitman with like the suppressed shotgun. It's like in a small Texas town. Saw that one a long time ago when I was a kid.
You doing that?
You've been more consecutively to the gym? No, I haven't been to the gym in like 2 weeks. I've been slacking a bit because I've just been working on so many video projects. But yeah, the thing about that, that Nazi that was invited to the Canadian Parliament, what I will say is, I don't think that it's enough that the Canadian government apologized. I think that they should take it a step further, and I think that that guy, I think, should be extradited to Poland to face war crimes. Because the Polish government has actually said that they want that guy extradited to Poland to face war crimes. So that's, so I would like to see him arrested, and I'd like to see him extradited to Poland as well. Let me see here. Been playing GTA 4 for the first time and watching your playthroughs together. It's so much fun. Well, thank you, Max, the Confessor. Thank you, man, for the super chat. And as a Canadian myself, I'm very ashamed their leaders should not be representing Canada. You shouldn't be ashamed of being Canadian. There's nothing wrong with being Canadian. Just the Canadian government did a really stupid thing. Thank you, Atrax, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Thank you. How did he even get invited? Because the people in the parliament were stupid. Yes, I did hear about that, Mario. So I don't know what his reaction was specifically, Lendon, but it was, yeah, it was just disgusting. It's good that the like, you know, I'll just say lastly here, it's good the Canadian speaker apologized, but, what I will say is that I think there's more people that should be apologizing, like Trudeau. I think he also has responsibility for it. But, I don't think they're gonna extradite him to Poland to face war crimes. The floods in New York, no, they weren't that close to me. My mom didn't go to work that day, she works in Manhattan, because the subways got flooded. Thank you, Atrax. Thank you for the, thank you for the, super chat.
Cryptocurrency.
Yeah, I know about that too, Lendon. He also froze people's bank accounts who protested against him. He did that as well. I will give you a 50% cut for help with the Act 2 finale. Well, I can help you with the Act 2 finale, but you don't have to give me 50%. You can give me 15%, but if it's like a glitch, I'm not going to help you with that. But if it's just like a regular, you know, finale, then I'll help you with it. Let's see here, my Max Payne 2 playlist is missing a video. Oh, thank you for telling me. Thank you for telling me about that. Mark Felton has a video that explains how the SS Galicia members who settled into Canada and the UK after World War II and how the vast majority were unpunished. Yes, Mark Felton is a good historian, and so I'll definitely check out his video. I just don't know, and thank you, Glover. I just don't know how they found that guy, didn't do any research on his background, and just thought it was a good idea inviting him to Parliament. Trudeau and Zelensky clapping for an SS officer that's inexcusably bad. One of Trump's first deportations was an SS camp guard. Thank you, Atrax, for the, thank you for the super chat. Well, I never heard about that, I never heard about that last part. But if you extradited somebody for war crimes, it's a good thing to do. But, yeah, I don't know what the Canadian government was doing that they just didn't do enough research on that. I loved you in the GTA Men video. Thank you. Thank you, man. Do you know the YouTube prankster who got shot in the mall? I heard something about that the guy who shot him got like a not guilty verdict. And yes, I agree with you, Caleb. It's inexcusable. I don't know what they were, I don't know what they were thinking, but that guy, like I said, that guy they shouldn't just apologize, they should arrest the guy, extradite him to Poland, to face war crimes. Oh, well, then that's, if he extradited somebody to Germany to face trial for war crimes, that's a good thing. Yeah, this is a pretty easy sale. You missed my chat? Oh, I'm sorry, Zach. I call on the whole government to be resigned or impeached by the people. I do think the Prime Minister has a lot of responsibility for this. I do, yeah. I would agree with you, yeah. I think the Prime Minister should resign too, but he's not going to. Here. But, about that prankster that got shot, what I was answering it earlier, I heard that prankster that he had, he was, I don't know what happened exactly, he was coming up behind the guy, and the guy shot him, and the guy was like, it was ruled not guilty. The prankster didn't die, he just got shot, but I don't know the specifics of the case, what happened exactly. I just looked at the headlines the other day. Let me see here. Have you seen a particularly blunt firearm called the 4-bore rifle, Patrick? A YouTuber called Kentucky Ballistics tested it out. It's a monster. No, I've never heard of that one, London. The prankster was harassing the guy? Both sides at fault? Oh. Is there a video? Penguin made a video about it. Well, if the guy got off not guilty, he probably got off on some kind of self-defense charge. Because here's the thing about this. Oh, I think this is gonna be an ambush. Yeah, I'm getting Lester ready. Here. Bye, guys. I don't fit around here for a year. No, I mean, don't go, Mr. Waifu. You're cool here. You're one of my biggest supporters. I mean, if there's anything wrong, you can talk to me, man. Thank you for the super chat.
No problem. I'll get him off your back.
But he still got charged with lesser charge still, Patrick. I don't know. Then I have to read the case. Like I said, I don't know the specifics of this case, So I'll have to read into it. But what I will say though here is that what a lot of people don't know is that there are pranksters that do like robbery pranks. It's one of the stupidest things that you can possibly do when you're pretending to rob somebody but you're not actually robbing them. What a lot of people actually don't know is that even if somebody is pranking you, if they're not planning on robbing you, they just pretend to rob you, if somebody fights back against that and they hurt or kill the prankster, that could actually be ruled on self-defense. It would obviously depend on the situation, and it would depend on the state that you're in. But it's but like, you know, if there's some idiot prankster that's going around pretending to rob people, you know, saying like, oh, you know, give me your money or something like that, and somebody fights back against him and hurts him, even if it was just a prank, that could very much be ruled as self-defense. So that's what a lot of people don't know. I believe that YouTubers using a BB gun on pedestrians is ruled as self-defense shooting. What I will say is, yeah. What a Idle, thank you. I just customized this car today. That's a nice car, thank you. Yeah, I customized this car today. I never really used Benny's Motorworks a lot, and so I just created this car today. Yeah, this is little Jacob's car. This is the Virgo. It's on Benny's Motorsports. So on Benny's Motorsports, Benny's Workshop, you can find this car. Cool outfit there, man. Thank you. What do you think of Payday 3? I'm having a lot of fun with it. The servers were terrible the first few days, but it's having fun with it now. Do you think kids are getting better or worse these days when it comes to public behavior? I think it's honestly getting worse. Thank you, Max the Confessor. Because when you see kids like do those stupid pranks, like where they vandalize stuff or they hurt somebody, it's like, what the hell? Like, I remember, like, what was it, like, you know, a few years ago, it was, years ago, they had that thing where they would just hit somebody in the back of the head as hard as possible and just run away, and that was like a game. It's like, you know, what the hell? You know, I don't know it's mostly, what I would say, it's mostly because of social media. Oh, Art nailed it right there. Art is right. It's mostly social media. It's these kids get on these social media, and then they think, like, oh, I'm gonna record this stupid prank, or I'm gonna get famous, and then they decide to put something stupid on there. And, that's what I say about it, yeah. It's just, social media has definitely the blame for it.
All right.
Rodriguez, can you get like a fast plane and just like do flight formation for us, because it'll be so much faster. Like, just stay near Raiju, Rodriguez, because it'll be so much quicker. Hi, TJ. Raiju's a great plane. I'm eating sheep tacos, huh? Can you post your comment again, please, Zach? And I'll look for it. When is the what? You mean like the anniversary video will be up later tonight? There was an incident in Texas where a man shot a robber who has a fake gun. And did the guy get off not guilty? Was that what happened? But yeah, that's the thing is if somebody has a fake gun and they try to rob somebody and somebody else shoots them, that can be justified as self-defense. Because how are you supposed to know that the gun is real or not? You don't. So, you know, they were saying it was a real gun. You know, they were pretending it was a real gun. Professional, have you ever visited UK? No, I haven't. Did you see that siege with the SWAT? The guy had a Nerf gun walking down the street. Wait, what? Bro, last time I was saying hello, we're gonna have problems with Brianna. There's a lot of people that are posting comments. I'm just it's hard for me to read every comment. I'm trying my best. I'm also helping people at the same time. Just post your comment again, and I will and I'll try to find it. I'm playing on the PS5. Crackdown playthrough? Maybe. It's an open world game, right? Sorry, Pro, I apologize for my behavior. It's okay. I think that most of the Saints Row reboot gangs would not stand a chance against the I think most of them would not stand a chance against the Saints Row 2 gangs. Do you know the story of Chris Benoit, the WWE wrestler? Yes, I know that story. Yes, I remember when that happened too. I was in middle school when that happened. Everyone was talking about it when it happened because it was a lot of the kids watched WWE, and so everybody talked about it when it happened. When I put up that poll the other day, I'll tell you guys something funny. I put up that poll the other day with the Pierce versus Eli, like who would win in a fight, and it was like 96% of people voted for Pierce, and like one guy left a comment saying that Pierce would win in a physical fight, but Eli would win through social media because he would cancel Pierce. It's like, that was actually a pretty good one. That he would cancel Pierce. Yeah, Eli would go cancel culture on Pierce. Okay, almost the last one here. Completed this in less than 7 minutes. It's pretty good. Thank you, Walala. Thank you for the super chat. What happened to Chris Benoit? Well, it was very gruesome murders. I don't really want to talk about it because it's kind of messed up. But it's Donnie would solo the Saints Row 2022 gangs easily. That's actually a pretty funny one. Let me you know what? I'm gonna make a poll about that because you're actually onto something there, Ace. That's actually kind of funny. Oh, this will be a funny one. Yeah, this poll. I'll put out this poll, guys. This poll will be good. This poll will be funny. You gave me a funny idea there. One second. This will be good here. Okay, this is, guys, check out this poll when I post this, because this is gonna be, really funny. Hang on a second here. It's gonna be a good one. Yeah, I put up the poll just now. Look at the poll. It's thank you for giving me that idea, Donnie. That was I mean, Ace. That's a funny one. There we go. Yep, Donnie. On there, people. Donnie's winning. At what age do you stop needing your mom? When somebody stops needing their parents? I mean, you know, parents are usually there to help their kids out for life, but when kids don't need to rely on their parents anymore, probably when they get their first good job that actually helps them support themselves. So, like, not necessarily their first job, but their first good job that helps them support themselves. Probably at that point, Son of Pirate.
You piece of shit.
But pro the power of friendship.
Look what you made me do. So, the buyers.
I stab out both your eyes.
Wait, what the hell? What?
This ain't gonna end well.
Whoa, there's Lost out here. Okay, I'm confused now. Donnie would win because he's dumb, lucky, and fast. Or can I join your session? Sure, anyone can join my session. It might be full, but try. That pull is hilarious. Yeah. You ever gonna complete the career challenge? Thank you, Heisenberg. The career challenges are just something I like to do for fun. If it's like something ridiculously stupid and annoying, I'm not gonna bother. But if it's like a challenge I can reasonably complete, I'll go for it. Let's have regular horn on this. Yo, man. Thank you, Daniel. Thank you for this super chat. I'm doing good. How you doing, man? Yeah, that mission is annoying, that one. No, I didn't hear about that, Antonio. You should have seen Gilly raging at the challenge. Oh, I know Gilly got upset with that. I know about that. But, I didn't bother much with them. You know what other game I play a lot? One game that I'm considering making guides for one day, maybe DMZ, because I do play DMZ a lot. And, it's on Warzone. But, like, DMZ, I do a lot of the missions. The challenges on DMZ, I do a lot of them. But I'm telling you, some of the missions on DMZ are like a nightmare. Like, some of them are just so ridiculously annoying. Like, I remember there was one mission in DMZ where it was like, it was kill 5 players from the water. So you have to be swimming in the water and kill 5 players from that. It's just, like, impossible. It's like, you know, it's like, when you're in the water, you're already at a disadvantage, and you have to hope that a player is going to be there next to the water, too. Which is just, you know, it's just trying to time all of that, and it just sucks. SpongeBob, what could be better than serving up smiles? Being dead or anything else? Squidward is my favorite character from SpongeBob. Thank you, Jimmy. And the thing about Squidward is that when we were kids, we didn't like Squidward, but when we got adults, we related to him a lot more. That's the thing, Squidward becomes a better character as you age. What was it like when you made your first 1 million views video? 1 million makes a good amount of money if you have a high RPM and watch time. Do you ever worry about losing relevance? Not really. I don't know. I don't know what would be my first video that reached 1 million, because I have a lot of videos that have over 1 million views. I don't know what would be my first one that reached over 1 million. But what I can tell you is the most popular video that I've ever made, that I was very surprised that it blew up so much. You would think that it would be the top 5 best investments that I made, because that's my most popular video on the channel. I think it's like 6 million views. But while I didn't expect that video to get to 6 million, I knew that video was going to get to at least 1 million. I knew that one was going to be really popular with people, because people always ask me, like, what's your best investments? But the video that really surprised me, that, like, blew up, like, that got really, really popular, was the Big Smoke video. Like, remember the Big Smoke lore video? Like, I made a video about Big Smoke, like, 2.5 years ago, and it was, like, top 5 hidden signs that Big Smoke was going to betray CJ. And, like, that video, like, the first day that I posted that video, like, within 24 hours, it got, like, 10,000 views. And then, like, the second day, it got, like, 20,000 views. Third day, it was, like, 40,000. You know, fourth day, it was 80,000. And it was, like, 160,000 within a few days. And just kept doubling, like, every day. And it just kept blowing up and blowing up and blowing up. And I was so surprised. It was, like, San Andreas, like, a 2004 game. That, like, I made a lore video on that it just kept blowing up and getting more and more views. And, like, the Big Smoke video is, like, 5 million views now. So, like, I couldn't believe that, like, that video got so popular. Like, it was a good video that I made, don't get me wrong. But I never expected it to get, like, 5 million views on, like, a Big Smoke lore video. So that was, is that your first ever lore video? No, I don't think it is. It's one of my first lore videos, but I don't think it's my first one. I think my first lore video was probably the one on Dutch. I think that was probably the first lore video that I made. Love your Max Payne playthrough, Professional. James McCaffrey is a phenomenal voice actor. It's the guy who plays Max, right? Thank you for the Thank you for the super chat. And I think the best part about it is that the best part about it is that his dialogue, a lot of times, his commentary. Thank you, Jimmy, for the super chat, and thank you also, Max the Confessor. But your other part of your question, Max, about asking me if I'm worried about losing relevance, not really. Because if anything, you know, I did really well growing on GTA Online, but I'll tell you something. You know, if I still did just GTA Online content, like if I did only GTA Online content, I'd probably have like an extra 500,000 subscribers at this point. It probably would be, you know, 1,700,000, 800,000, maybe like 600, 500, 400,000. But I probably would have a few 100,000 subscribers more. But what I will say about that is that I don't regret doing like all the other content that I do, like all the other stuff, because sure, it might get me more subscribers if I just do GTA Online, but the thing about that is I'm not happy if I just do one game. If I just play one game, and just that one game constantly, it's not going to make me happy, and what's going to end up happening is my content is going to suffer because of that. If I'm not, you know, the thing about that is, there was one GTA YouTuber, I'm not going to make any names because I like the guy, and I like his videos, but there's one GTA YouTuber where I watched him for years. He's a pretty older channel, and you can tell that he just doesn't have as much fun with GTA Online anymore. He just doesn't enjoy the game anymore, and so it's because he's just doing the same game over and over again. And so it's like, for me, like, you know, I wanted to play other games even if I lose views personally, because it's like I would be like that. Like, I would just be not enjoying the game anymore, not having as much fun with it anymore, and I just wanted to try new things and just do other stuff. And so I don't really worry about losing relevance. Like, if I have, you know, I have like half the views right now that what I had, like, you know, maybe like 3 years ago. So I probably lost like 50% of my viewers. But for me personally, it's fine. Don't really have much of an issue with it because I can do, you know, what I want to do, you know, on my channel. Like, you know, I'm not bound to just one game like GTA. I like GTA, don't get me wrong, I'm not hating on it. You know, this is a 10-year anniversary, we're having fun here. But if I was to do a video on GTA Online, like, every day, like, or I would do, like, if I was to do, like, a GTA Online video, like, if I did, like, 4 GTA Online videos, like, every week or something like that, it would probably drive me crazy. So I wouldn't be having fun. So if I just mix things up, I play different games, I do different content, you know, it makes fun for me. And like, and it's the same thing for lore videos. If you notice, like, most of my lore videos were San Andreas, but I started expanding into like GTA 4 lore, and like I started doing a little Vice City lore and like stuff like that. And it's because I wanted to start doing other content too. So that was it. Saints Row 2 co-op session for its anniversary. Yeah, Saints Row 2, the anniversary is October, right? It's October something. I know that. I remember it was October 2008 when I picked it up. Is it October 26th? What date is Saints Row the anniversary? Favorite scene from Breaking Bad? And thank you, Jesus Castro, for that. Thank you, George Apostolou. Favorite scene from Breaking Bad? I don't know if I really have a favorite scene because I never really watched Breaking Bad that much. I only watched like a few clips of it, so I don't know if I really have a favorite scene on that one. I do know a lot of the characters. I know the backstories. I've seen a chunk of some of the episodes, but I haven't really gotten the time to watch the whole series. Thank you, and Enigma, also thank you for the super chat. Let me see here. Bro, so you're not planning on doing 50 million original heists for career progress? I mean, it'll only take like 100 heists. Maybe eat a sheep taco instead. I could do the original heists, but we're gonna be doing them for fun mostly, not trying to grind like a challenge or something like that. I've already tried shawarma. What is that, Psycho Gamer? Thank you for the super chat. Would you ever do non-gaming lore like Sopranos? Like, you mean like on a TV show? Yeah, I could do that. The thing about that is, the reason a lot of people have asked me, can you do lore on The Godfather? Can you do lore on Scarface? Can you do lore on, like, Sopranos? And the thing about that is that I have a lot of ideas for lore on those movies and, like, TV shows, definitely. But the thing about that, what I'll say about this, is that doing lore on any kind of movies or TV show is really annoying. It really is. I'll be honest with you guys. That's why I tend to stay away from it. It's really, when I do, like, a video game like San Andreas, doing lore content on that is fairly easy. But doing lore content on a TV show, like if I did lore content on, like, let's say Sopranos, right? I would literally be fighting so many copyright claims. So like, if you notice, the lore content creators on like that make like lore videos for like The Sopranos, for example, the way that they edit those videos, like there's like a few seconds, like sometimes the video gets cut off for like a few seconds, and then you see Tony talking a few seconds later and stuff like that. The reason they do that is to avoid the copyright claims, because the thing about that is the copyright gets annoying. So that's the thing, is like you know, I wanted to do like a lore video on like why does Michael like, you know, kill Fredo in The Godfather 2, but it's just doing a video like that is gonna get annoying, because it's just the fact that I'm gonna have to constantly watch out for copyright claims, and what's gonna happen is I'm gonna upload the video and there's gonna be like a copyright claim, and then I gotta re-edit the video, and so that's just why it gets annoying trying to do that. There was one video that I did a few years ago, and it was like top 5 movies or TV shows to watch if you liked GTA. And I had to edit that video like 4 or 5 times. I had to upload it 4 or 5 separate times, because every time I would upload it, it'd get a different copyright claim, and that's what was so annoying about that one. Ayo, happy 10-year anniversary. Hello, Tylarius. Happy 10-year anniversary to you too as well. You had fun today? And, Stay Out of My Territory is my favorite. I think that's the one in the supermarket, right? That one. And thank you, Son of a Pirate, for that super chat. Could you tell us about the biggest gang hit, the 1929 Valentine's Day Massacre? It says that because the gang hit was a whole racket front. Yes, I know a little bit about that, Lendon. Thank you for the super chat. Basically, the St. Valentine's Day Massacre was the largest gang hit in American history. Like, when people think of gang hits, they're gonna think like something that like the Crips or the Bloods did. It was like the biggest gang hit ever. But no, the biggest gang hit actually belongs to Al Capone and the Chicago outfit. Now, the thing that people don't understand about the Chicago outfit is that people call the Chicago outfit the Italian Mafia. The Chicago outfit is not the Italian Mafia. Al Capone, the boss of the Chicago outfit, was Italian American, that's true, but it was not the Italian Mafia. Today the Chicago outfit is more Italian, that's true. It still exists. Al Capone's Mafia still exists, by the way, today in Chicago. So today it's more Italian, but when the Chicago outfit was formed, they had members from all over. They had, you know, Polish members, they had, you know, Irish members, German members. You know, their membership was all over the place. So, like, it wasn't like the traditional Italian Mafia where, like, you know, everyone has to be Italian. Al Capone's Mafia was, like, you know, it was comprised of a lot of different groups. So that was it. So Al Capone, yes, he was Italian American, but a lot of the other people in the gang were of different nationalities, ethnicities. Anyways, about the gang hit, right? So, how that basically happened, and let me take a look here. Bro, I'm from Saudi Arabia, and I'm a big fan of yours. Keep posting more of your videos, man, there. I enjoyed it a lot, man. Keep it up. Thank you, Psycho Gamer. Thanks, man, for the super chat. I do appreciate it, man. Thank you, Psycho Gamer. My father lived in Chicago from 42 to like 1970. He still remembered going to work and seeing Capone's guys go through his neighborhood giving baseball bats and mints to the neighborhood kids. Well, that's what I will say about this is, here's the thing about this is the Italian Mafia, or I should just say the Mafia in general, like organized crime typically. If I had to choose, would I rather my neighborhood be controlled by, like, you know, a bunch of street gangs, or my neighborhood controlled by the Mafia? I'd rather live in a Mafia neighborhood than live in a street gang neighborhood. The reason for that is because the Mafia are typically, you know, they're not good guys, I'm not defending them, you know, they're obviously horrible people. But the thing about the Mafia is the Mafia are largely going to leave you alone. If you don't mess with the Mafia, if you don't do something to piss them off, largely they're going to leave you alone. The only time you got to worry about the Mafia coming after you is if you own a store. If you own a store in their neighborhood, they're going to come in, they're going to extort you, they're going to take money from you. But if you're just like a working class person in their neighborhood, they're typically not going to bother you, they're typically not going to harass you. However, though, if you're a working class person in a gang neighborhood, they're not going to care. They're going to jump you and they're going to steal all your stuff. You know, the Mafia aren't going to jump you on the street and steal your stuff. You know, they have bigger, you know, things to go after. You know, that's like chump change for them. So they're not going to, you know, typically go after you. You know, the thing about this is I grew up in a kind of a Mafia turf neighborhood. The Mafia neighborhood that I grew up in, I'm not going to say the neighborhood's name, but the neighborhood itself was controlled by the Genovese family. If anybody knows the Genovese family, they used to have like a bunch of stores around in the boroughs called Genovese Pharmacy. So they would run that. The Genovese family was not the strongest mafia in New York, but they were, one of the more tougher ones. But you would see them in the neighborhood. Typically, nobody was really scared of them because it's like I said, it's like the only time people you'd be scared of them is if you did something to piss them off. Other than that, they would just leave you alone. But everybody knew which businesses were the mafia businesses. Like everybody knew which stores were mafia run. People just knew that in the neighborhood. They knew that. So that was it. Genovese family, yeah, that's them. But it's that's the thing about this is that, like, the street gangs, they will go after everybody, pretty much. The mafia will typically leave, other people alone. And I'm not defending the mafia, I want to make that clear. I'm not saying the mafia is, like, a force for good or something like that, but, just I'm saying is that they will not do a lot of the things that the street gangs will typically do. That's just what I'm saying about it. Why people in your neighborhood doesn't call the feds? 2 reasons. The first reason is because the mafia isn't bothering them. If you live in, like, a mafia neighborhood and the mafia is not bothering you, then people really don't have a reason to do anything about it. If they're not harassing you, then most people aren't going to do anything about it. Second reason is, do you really want to be the guy who calls the police and the mafia? Think about that. Do you really want to be that guy? So that's so that's why nobody does calls them. That's pretty much the reason. And also on top of that is, if somebody was to call the mafia on, like, if somebody was to call the police in the Genovese family, what are you going to report them for exactly? What? Like, unless you're a victim of a crime, there's nothing to really report them for. Like, you could say, like, oh, this store is controlled by the mafia. Okay, the police might go and investigate, but, like, where's your evidence to? Like, you know in your mind that the store is controlled by the mafia, but you don't have any physical evidence. So it's a difference between what you can prove and what you know. So that's so that's it, pretty much. So that's it. So, you don't want to be that guy who calls the, the police on them. You don't want to be, because typically they're going to leave you alone, but if you call the police, that's going to be really, really bad. So that's it. That's what I'll say about it. And for the people that were asking me about the biggest gang hit in American history, that was with, Al Capone and the Chicago Outfit. Basically, that was in the 1920s. What happened was Al Capone and the North Side Gang had they had kind of like a mutual understanding. I wouldn't say that it was a treaty. They kind of had like a mutual understanding with each other. And what those guys would do is, the North Side Gang was a gang that was mostly Irish and Polish. It was an Irish-Polish gang that was in the north side of Chicago. The Chicago Outfit controlled the south side. Johnny Torrio was Al Capone's boss. He was Al Capone's mentor. They went into, selling alcohol together. And what happened is, they came in contact with Dino Bannion. Dino Bannion was the boss of the North Side Gang, Irish guy. And what happened is, they were dealing with him for some time. They didn't like dealing with him because Dino Bannion was kind of, they were both Al Capone, Johnny Torrio, and Dino Bannion were scumbags. But what I would say is that Johnny Torrio was that type of guy. He was a mafia boss, but he was that type of guy that you could sit down and you could have a discussion with and you could have some kind of understanding. But Dino Bannion was not that kind of guy that you could sit down and have an understanding with. He would find some reason to basically, he had a temper. And he would find some reason to get pissed off over something, and so he was very unreasonable a lot of times. That's one reason why Johnny Torrio hated Dino Bannion, because of his personality, because he was so aggressive, and he was just not a pleasant person to personally deal with. What ends up happening is, Johnny Torrio was doing a deal with Dino Bannion one day. Dino Bannion basically told Johnny Torrio, he's like, listen, I want to retire, and I'll give you a perfect example. There was a casino that Al Capone owned. I'm trying to remember the name of the neighborhood where he owned the casino. It starts with C, I think, was the name of the neighborhood. But Al Capone owned a casino with Johnny Torrio. And this casino was controlled by several gangs. The Geneva brothers had a stake in this casino. The Chicago Outfit did, and the North Side Gang did too. And Johnny Torrio went to go visit his sick mother in Sicily, so he went to go visit Italy. In that time, Al Capone was the acting boss. Dino Bannion comes to Al Capone, he's like, I want a greater share of the casino. And he was doing that to take advantage of Al Capone because he knew that Johnny Torrio was gone. And so Al Capone, what he did at that point is he gave Dino Bannion a greater cut of the casino. Cicero's the neighborhood, yes. So he gives Al Capone a greater cut he gives Dino Bannion a greater cut of the Chicago Outfits casino. When Johnny Torrio gets back, he doesn't get pissed at Al Capone. Because that's what he taught Al Capone. He taught Al Capone, do whatever's good for business. Avoid bloodshed as much as possible, because a gang war is not good necessarily for business. So Al Capone gives him a part of that casino. What happens is Dino Bannion starts making more and more demands. He's getting more and more stuff. Eventually, one day, Johnny Torrio gets sick of this crap, and Dino Bannion tells him, I want to retire. I want to retire. I don't want to do bootlegging anymore. That's selling alcohol. It was illegal. And he tells him, I want to sell you my warehouse. My bootlegging warehouse. What ends up happening is Johnny Torrio is signing a deal with Dino Bannion to buy his warehouse. When that happens, the police raid the warehouse. Dino Bannion brought in corrupt cops to arrest Johnny Torrio. That's what he did. So he brought in corrupt cops to arrest him. Dino Bannion himself got arrested, but it was just for show. He got let out. So he had the corrupt cops go after, the Chicago outfit. What ends up happening is Johnny Torrio gets pissed, and he puts out a hit on Dino Bannion, because Johnny Torrio, even though he was a more reasonable mafia boss, he had his limits, and he got pissed at this guy. So he puts out a hit on Dino Bannion. A bunch of hitmen walk into Dino Bannion's flower shop, they shake his hand, and then two guys just come up and shoot him. They unloaded, both their handguns in and killed him. What ends up happening is Dino Bannion's friend ends up taking over the Northside gang. Dino Bannion's friend is Jaime Weiss. He was actually originally from Poland, but he changed his name to be more, English. But Jaime Weiss was a psycho. Like, Dino Bannion was like Dino Bannion was unreasonable, but Jaime Weiss was like, just complete crazy, violent. Jaime Weiss literally went up to Al Capone's hotel and just shot like 1,000 rounds. Like, they brought in like 3 cars, his Tommy guns just shot up like his hotel with like 1,000 rounds. Johnny Torrio himself got shot in a separate hit, and Johnny Torrio retired. He said, I'm going back to Italy, I'm tired of this, this mob war stuff. So Johnny Torrio retired back to Italy, and Al Capone got in charge of it. What ends up happening is Al Capone eventually kills Jaime Weiss in a hit. They waited outside Dino Bannion's flower shop, they unloaded into him, they shot and killed him. And then what ends up happening is, a few years later, one of the lieutenants of the Northside gang, he was still alive, I forget his name, he put out a hit on one of Al Capone's guys. I think it was Al Capone's hitman. Correct me if I'm wrong, I forget the guy's name. What ends up happening is the guy survives the hit. Al Capone gets pissed off and says, we're going to wipe out the Northside gang once and for all. And so what they did was, you had a bunch of mobsters, Al Capone's guys, dressed up as officers. They weren't cops, they were just mobsters dressed up as cops. They walk into a warehouse controlled by the Northside gang. They lined them all up against the wall, and they told them that it was an arrest. Then 2 guys come in with Tommy guns, and they just basically unload onto everybody to kill everyone. And that was considered the biggest gang hit in American history. The only guy who survived that hit his name was called Frank Gusenberg. He was the only mobster who survived that hit. And that's why the Tommy gun in GTA, that's why it's called the Gusenberg Sweeper, because it's the only guy who survived the Tommy gun rampage. He ended up dying in the hospital a few days later, but he ended up dying later on, so he initially survived it. And that's why it's called the St. Valentine's Day Massacre, because it happened on Valentine's Day. That's the whole backstory behind the DLC in GTA Online. That's why it's called the St. Valentine's Day Massacre. How do you know all this stuff? I like to read a lot. That's what, and so the Mafia in the 1920s are things that I always liked reading about, and so I read their history a lot, and I didn't watch, like, the TV shows, like, I actually, surprisingly, I never watched, what's the TV show called, the Mafia TV show, Boardwalk Empire. I actually never watched Boardwalk Empire. Most of this stuff I just know just from, just reading stuff and just, looking into that, but that was it. Oh, let me see, I missed a few super chats, I'm sorry. Whoever needs help deliver the goods to the drop-off? Wait, what? Whose business are we doing? What's going on right now here? I'm getting confused. And did I miss a sale? I think I missed a sale. Wait. Help deliver the goods to the drop-off. Oh, it's a nightclub sale. That's what it is. Okay. Hello, I'm 21 years old, and I lost over $2,000 in gambling now. I try to stop, but instead I keep on carrying on, and recently it's really put me in a bad place mentally. What advice can you give me? That's a tough one. Thank you, Galaxy, for the super chat. Gambling addiction can be really, really bad, because you end up, gambling with a huge amount of your life savings. I would just say that try to talk to friends and family that care about you, and this might sound kind of messed up, but sometimes when people have a problem with gambling, it's better if they have like a close family member around them to watch them, make sure that they don't, do something stupid, that they don't go back to the casino, and they don't, they don't gamble all of that. But yeah, that's, I would just say is have like somebody close to you, tell them about your problem, be honest with them. Just tell them, what happened, that you lost that much, and that you need help, and, that's, but like casinos are really terrible, can be really terrible places, because casinos, if you notice, almost all casinos don't have windows. Have you guys noticed that? The reason casinos don't have windows is because they want you to stay in the casino for as long as possible. They want you if you stay in the casino and you start gambling, and it's like, the afternoon, if there's no windows, you can't keep the track of time. Unless, you look at your watch, I guess. But if you see the window and you see it's night, you'll be like, wow, I've been here for hours. That's one of the reasons they typically don't have windows, especially in the places where you play. The reason that they give you free drinks at a casino is because they want you to get drunk, and they want you to get overconfident, and they want you to keep playing. That's typically why. So that's what I'll say is, tell a close family member or friend about it, and hopefully they can help you out with that. And did I give you some good advice on that? Okay, I'm just waiting for them to deliver. But yeah, but I want everyone to know, when I was talking about the Mafia's like history before, I don't respect the Mafia, I don't like the Mafia, I hate the Mafia, I want people to know that clearly, but I do like reading a lot of their history and stuff like that, so I'm no defender of the Mafia. I just want to make that clear. But what I was saying earlier is that, with the street gangs, is, it's better to... hello, I'm new to your channel. Thank you, Forbidden, for subscribing to my channel. Thanks, man. What I will say is that if I had to choose, would I rather have the Mafia control my neighborhood or a street gang, I'd rather take the Mafia. Because, like I said, the Mafia isn't going to just jump you on the streets and steal your money. Street gangs are going to do that. Cartels are worse. Yeah, I would agree with you. Probably, the most evil street gang, the most evil street gang that I think I can probably think of is MS-13. That's probably the most evil street gang that I can think of. When it comes to that, the cartels are even worse than MS-13. So yeah, I would say that cartels are. What about human traffickers? Human traffickers are honestly some of the worst human beings ever. If somebody, the thing about that is, human traffickers are people who kidnap people. They kidnap people, they sell people as property. That's human traffickers. That's who they are. And if somebody engages in human trafficking, I think that the punishment for that should either be life in prison or the death penalty. That's what I think. Because you're selling people as property. And I think that's, whoever does something like that, I think life in prison or death, I think they should get for that. Do any states still have the death penalty? A bunch of states have the death penalty, yeah.
Seriously?
Great.
Okay, who am I still helping here? Toxic, do you need help with anything else? Like the Da Nang boys? Yeah. Yeah, the thing with the Da Nang boys did, that was actually pretty accurate to, what, human traffickers will do. They'll put people on containers and cargo ships. That actually happens. Okay, let's go to Toxic's business. Yeah, I'll fix the Max Payne 2 playlist right now. I'm sorry about that, everyone. Okay, here, playlists, okay. Max Payne,
We on? Okay. It's a boat drop. Products loaded and waiting. They'll pay more.
Let me get into a few too here. Oh, I missed the first part? The first part I don't have in here. Oh, man, yeah. I thought it was the second part that I missed, but it's actually the first part. Wow, okay, yeah, that, Okay, not a second. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. My bad with the playlist that I missed the Max Payne part. I'll have another part of Max Payne out tomorrow, by the way. Sorry about that, everyone. Here. First part of Max Payne, oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. Okay. Max Payne 2. There we go. Okay, playlist is fixed. Okay, I'm sorry about that, everyone. Wait, is my stream lagging? Will you play Red Dead Redemption 2 Story after Undead Nightmare? Probably not after Undead Nightmare. I'm probably going to be doing a bunch of other games, because Red Dead Redemption 2 is a very long game. But it's, oh, it's lagging? I'll do Red Dead Redemption 2 again one day. Hey, Pearl, will you ever do a first-time reaction to GTA 6 trailer if it come out? I want to see your genuine reaction to it. Yes. I will make a reaction video to it, Jackie. Thank you for the super chat. I'm Japan, no lag here. Oh, okay. Oh, you're really far here in Japan. Have you watched my, You're in Japan. Have you watched my Ghost of Tsushima playthrough? You might like that one. I will play the Yakuza games one day, too. I'll play that, too. Not lagging? Oh, it's not? Okay. Can you post your comment again, Zach? Will ever take back your record for the most money made in 24 hours GTA Online? What do you mean, take back my record? It's stuttering? The stream? My favorite chocolate? Probably milk chocolate. Are you gonna see the new Saw movie? Probably not. I'm not into movies like that. But one movie that I do want to see, it might not be in theaters anymore. It might be The Equalizer 3. I want to see that one. But I don't think it's in theaters anymore. I haven't had the time to go see it. You've seen Goodfellas a long time ago. Why did Rockstar decrease the value reward of Cayo Perico? Because they probably want more shark cards in GTA Plus. A YouTuber took your world record for the most money made in 24 hours. Wait, what are you talking about? Hey, bro, yesterday I was watching your Red Dead Redemption 1 playthrough. In the video you mentioned you had Bonnie McFarlane lore video. Search for it and I couldn't find it. I love your history lessons. That video has not been made yet. Kashtube? Kashtube, if I'm pronouncing your name correctly. Or Kashtub? That video hasn't been made yet. I will make it, though. I will make it in October. October is one of my videos that'll be made. But the Bonnie McFarlane lore video is not going to be a single, it's not going to be a single video towards Bonnie. It's going to be it's going to be a video on what happened to all the characters in Red Dead. That's what it's going to be on. And, what currency is that, Cash Stub? And thank you, Christine. I've seen Equalizer 2, definitely want to see 3. Yeah, I want to see the third one. I always love the Equalizer movies. I just love how he always goes after the evil people. Okay, Zach, I see it's not lagging for you. If I do a Saints Row 4 playthrough, it'll be on PC, probably. Are you a religious professional? I consider myself an agnostic. You prefer Star Wars or Harry Potter Star Wars? I'm gonna help Trio with his casino heist first, Rex, and then I can help you with yours afterwards. Let me see here. Yara, I can help you with maybe 2 sales, and then I'll help Trio with his heist. Huh. Hello, Albert. How are you, man? Oh, no, I'm not Irish. Next Halloween event? Probably 1 week before Halloween. How old are you? 29? Yeah, the Johnny Clevitt's ghost is supposed to appear. Send me an invite to your business, Yara. Oh, Brahma? Okay, I'll look into that, Brossel. No, I don't really watch boxing. I'll watch it when it's like a specific fight. Like, it's like a really big fight, and I might watch it, but other than that, no, I'm not really into it. I do like Fight Night Champion. It's like a boxing game that I've always really liked. The currency is Indian rupee. Oh, okay, Cash Stub, am I reading your name correctly? You look younger than 29. Well, thank you. I guess it's a compliment. Do I prefer UFC or boxing? I don't watch either one, but if I was to watch one, it'd be boxing. Were you in a pub? No, I don't go to bars. I don't drink. Let me look, Phoenix. I'll see your comment here. If If Ben King was still around and you were part of the Vice Kings in Saints Row 2, do you think Ben King would have handled Ultor much better? And do you think the player would be the King's right-hand man? Well, he says that. He says that if he didn't join the Saints, that he would have been his right-hand man. He said that when you're driving him. Ben King would have made some kind of business deal with Ultor. That's what he would have done.
You ever want?
You play as a genetically enhanced police officer fighting against these criminal gangs? I would definitely look into it. Greetings from Queensland, mate. Perhaps you just missed my first super chat. Oh, I'm sorry, Alro. I apologize then. If you made a super chat, I'm really sorry I didn't see it earlier. Oh, I see it now. You made another one earlier. I'm sorry I missed it. It was my bad. But thank you, Queensland. I know what that is. That's in Australia. Thank you, Alro. Were you in McDonald's? Last time I had McDonald's like a month ago. What do you think is the most evil Modern Warfare villain? Makarov. If a good company picks up the Saints Row IP, they should remake Saints Row 2. That's what they should do. My name is pronounced as cow's food. Okay. Who are we dressed as today? I don't know. This is just an outfit that I created recently. My favorite Walking Dead character. I don't know if I really ever had one. If I did, it had to be Negan. Yeah. It's kind of funny how like the main villain ended up becoming the most likable character. Who made the flat cap that you're wearing? I'll check for you in just one moment. Hey, Pro, you said Big Smoke was too nice to Carl. Yeah, I mean, that was like kind of like a thing that you knew that something was off too at the same time. Okay, let's see here. Okay, you wanted to know my hat, right? Hang on. Okay, 1 second. I just have to check on my Amazon. I'll tell you what the hat is called. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm putting it in the chat right now. That link that I just put in the chat, that is the hat that I have. So that's that hat. Yara, do you need help with anything else? Okay, I'll help you with this business, and then I'll help Trio with his sale, and then I'll help Rex with his heist. Unhinged Modern Warfare antagonist? What do you mean unhinged? You mean like unstable?
Look at that. All deliveries received.
Okay. Unstable, probably Menendez.
Holy fuck!
Hey, Pro, I like your outfit. Thanks, man.
Corporate stooge.
We gonna make this sale? Okay.
Oh, this is gonna be, Hey, what movies inspired GTA San Andreas? Boys in the Hood probably inspired GTA San Andreas the most. Favorite San Andreas character would probably have to be Torino. Other than CJ, would probably be Torino. Oh, come on. Okay, can you, guys, call Lester. Everyone call Lester. Because this is going to be an ambush, this place. Oh my god, that NPC. I had a glitch occur where after being kicked for AFKing in passive mode, I rejoined, I rejoined register as an MC president and I was getting raided. What? Oh. That actually, I don't know if that's necessarily a glitch. That happens a lot of times where the second you form an MC, you'll get raided. Like, it's just instant. It happens a lot of times.
What's up, pal? Not now, sorry.
What? Unavailable?
That's not gonna work. I'm afraid not.
Usually you can
No,
call
sorry.
Lester on this.
Okay, some other time.
Thank you, Mario, for that super chat. They removed that option to do that on cell missions? When? Damn. At least that got rid of the cops. Whoa. He's going a little too fast. Okay. You don't even know that his real name was Torino. That's the thing. Okay. Maybe it came with the Cayo Perico nerf, yeah. Okay, is Trio Knight in here? Hang on a second, let's see. 4 times in a row, business got raided. Okay, Yara, I'm gonna help Trio with a heist now. And then I'll help Rex afterwards. Can I please play with you? Anyone can play with me. Wait, what YouTuber? Hazard HD TV? You mean the Red Dead guy? Or is that what you're talking about? Hazard, the Red Dead YouTuber? Red Dead Online? I don't have anything against Hazard. I think he makes some good videos. Yeah, I'm gonna leave the MC right here. I'm just gonna be joining Trio's Heist. I joined the Heist, so it's up to Trio. Why do some people watch GTA clickbait? Do they think they're reliable, or it's mostly kids who fall for that stuff? I kept commenting on your streams about how you're making a top 5 on the worst clickbait in GTA, but I realized you already did 3 years ago of Red Dead. Yeah, I did one of GTA and Red Dead, but I can do an updated one. Looks like the Cops and Crooks DLC never came out, that they were all clickbaiting about for years. Is Trio inviting me? Where's Trio right now? Oh, he's at the fair. Okay, he's here. He says, "Give me a second."
Yo, bitch! Fucking buster.
Yeah, well, we didn't really use the cruise anymore because people kept joining through them and griefing. I don't know, Skull. I don't use GTA Plus though. Are you gonna play the Modern Warfare 3 beta? It's what, next week, right? Is it gonna have Ground War in it? Why are some gun lockers still bugged? I don't know. Rockstar should have Rockstar should have fixed that a long time ago. No, I think he's good now. Where is the arcade? Where is his arcade? Oh, it's right here, I think. Okay. You know, I have a really good, speaking of which, I have a really good idea for the storyline in Modern Warfare 3. I have a really good idea for the storyline in Modern Warfare 3. Okay, so listen, this is what we do for the storyline in Modern Warfare 3. So at the start of the game, you play as Gaz, right? And what happens is, Captain Price, you and Captain Price get captured by some like unknown group, and what happens is, Captain Price gets his head smashed in with a golf club by this one character, this random NPC, and you find out that that character that actually kills Captain Price with a golf club, you find out that she's the daughter of that random guy in Modern Warfare 2019 that had the bomb vest on that Captain Price pushed over the rail, and so she wanted revenge. And then what happens is, then, like, you play as Gaz for, like, half of the game trying to get revenge on her, and then you play as her for half the game, and at the end, Gaz kills, like, 100 people, and then he realizes at the end of the game that revenge is wrong, and he stops. So that's, like, that's what they should make the storyline of Modern Warfare 3.
Excuse me for what?
You shit. Easy my arm.
Would it be possible to play Hotline Miami? I could one day. That's actually been a requested game of mine, but I don't even know what that game is. Oh wait, this isn't the arcade. Oh, it's over there. Okay. Yeah, Mr. Miles, I made one some time ago, but I can make an updated one. Up to you if you want to do it 3 or... Okay. Yeah, let's do it then. And Razu, are you here, Rex? Because I can help you with your heist after this. And, Razu, what is your heist going to be? Let's do it here. When does Assassin's Creed Mirage come out? Let me see. Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage comes out in 4 days. Okay. Maybe if I have time I'll play it. I don't know. To see. Let's do it then. I'm ready. My day's going good, Rihanna. It looks like they're going back to their roots of Assassin's Creed Mirage. When's my birthday? June 7th. Okay, Razu, I'll help you with your heist after this. I only watch your Godfather videos. I hope that you enjoyed them, though, Corey. I eventually have a Godfather lore video coming out that I want to make. We doing the heist? I'm ready. Which GTA was cross-platform? You mean, like, crossplay? They never had one like that. But, San Andreas was on PS2, Xbox, and PC. And, yeah, I don't know about, what's going on here. I don't know about the other ones. Yeah, GTA 4, Xbox 360, PS3, PC. GTA 5, PS4, PS5, PC, Xbox 360, Xbox One, Xbox Series X. Will you play Skyrim on this channel? Maybe one day I will. No, I'll be going next week, champions. I'm ready. Hello. Clean vehicle. We don't need the clean vehicle, but we could use the decoy. Oh, those Bugs Moran. That was his name. Yeah, right. I forgot his name. What do you mean? In real life? The outfit that I had on in the Red Dead stream on Friday? Can you help me with my missions? I can't, Corey, because after this, I'm going to be doing, Rex's heist, and then I'm going to get something to eat, because I'm hungry. Maybe I could help you another time, though. That's just a suit jacket that I had for some time. I wore it on the Saints Row playthrough, also. Saints Row Reboot 1.
Unless you're total idiots, you'll walk in without any problems. Seeing you dressed up like that makes me feel all fuzzy. It's like your kids putting on their uniforms for their first day at school. Only I don't have kids. Just some pretty basic AI experiments that swear at me.
Do you think the vans in that mission where flowers in your hair could be vans supplying local syndicate drugs? So the vans probably would be the guys working with Torino. Is that the mission where you first arrive in San Fierro? And there's like those vans that like Proof talks about? Zach, just post your comment again. If I missed you, just post a comment again. Oh, it's okay, I'll just wait for him to post it again. What do you think you want for Christmas? The thing about that, my mom asked me, what I would like for Christmas, and then she said to me, do you want, like, the new iPhone? I could get you that. And I said to her, because I haven't gotten a new phone in, like, what, 2-3 years? I usually get a new phone every 4 years, but I was thinking, you know, should I get the new phone? And I don't know, you know, that, but it's, the thing about this is that I don't know much about phones, so if you guys know anything about phones, let me know in the comments down below. I usually just use iPhones. I don't even know what iPhone I have, because it's been like, you know, 3-4 years. That's how bad I know phones. But it's, but yeah, the iPhone 15, I heard some bad things about it, like saying it gets too hot, or it's like, yeah, so should I just get iPhone 14 then? Because I'm due, you know, I think I can get an upgrade from my carrier. I would have to, like, check. But, should I just get iPhone 14 then? What iPhone should I get?
Just gonna check your VI number. Chip delivery, huh? Sure. Go straight through and leave her on the left. You can take the elevator or stairs down to the vault.
iPhone 14. Okay. It's an explosively. Isn't that the phone that actually blew up Mario?
Okay, now get in the elevator and remember, inconspicuous. Did you ever hear the one about the 4 group sex employees in an elevator? No? Next security check's coming up. You can do this. You keep your cool.
If I buy a new iPhone on Christmas, guys, I'll tell you this, though, I'm not gonna get another phone for like 4 or 5 years, because I only get, like, phones usually every 4 or 5 years. I'm just the type of person I am. I don't think that there's, like, another phone that, like, you know, I don't think you need to get a new phone every year. I don't understand how people do that. I think it's, like,
Keep going! Okay, so far so bueno. Push on to the vault. There'll be
Oh, you're here.
I'm getting everything on the left side of the vault.
Man, they never tell me nothing, you know? I'll get it open for you.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a new phone in like 3 years, so I might as well then, Miser.
Oh, that's a heavy door.
My phone is actually kind of slow. It's not as fast as it used to be, and it dies faster, and so that's why I might as well get one now. But people are telling me to stay away from that new iPhone because it's bad, so I guess I'll stay away from it. I don't even know, you know, I don't know much about phones. You'd think that somebody like me would know more about a lot about phones, but I actually don't. I'm getting left side.
System goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here, they'll flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now.
Oh, come on. Oh, wait, what did I... This one, okay. Usually I'm good at the fingerprints. Making YouTube videos your full-time job? That's my full-time job, but I also own a rental property. Oh, you don't have drills? Okay. We gotta get out, though. We won't make it on it. It's up to Trio, unless he wants to restart.
30 seconds! In and out undetected. Who'd have thought it? People, that is the mother load! We cleaned them out! Okay, let's see if we can make the way out as smooth as the way in. Get your key cards ready.
Okay. I'll plug my mic in a moment here, but I can barely hear anybody because of my controller. No, I can barely hear anybody. I don't know what people are saying. Glitch. Yep. Oh, there we go. Okay.
Alright, now stay calm. Back the way you came, through the checkpoint. Nothing to see here.
The door didn't open for you?
Alright, thanks, y'all.
Get in the cargo elevator and use your key card. Play it cool. Back the way we came is too risky now that you're carrying the loot. Let's fall back to the rear door. Okay, I need you to stay calm. They've seen what you did to the vault, and now the whole place is locking down fast. They know you're still in the building. Just keep moving and keep quiet. Time to change your outfits. We need a fresh start if you're gonna make it out of here under the radar.
This way.
We've got some heavy chatter on the police frequencies. Sounds like they're sending noose.
What?
Take cover!
I took out the guard from the back and... Okay, move quick, everyone. Ridiculous many bullets it takes. Okay, go, everyone go.
You fucking asshole! Move up!
I don't know how that happened. I came up behind him, there was nobody else. I knocked him out from behind, and somehow I can get detected. That's broken. Razu, make sure you have your heist ready, because I'm going to help you immediately after this one.
Getaway cars, go! The driver has them in position.
Oh, come on. These guys just... Just shoot him in the head, don't shoot him in the body, because then they keep falling to the ground.
Crazy shit. I'm reloading.
Come on, what's that? Great, there's no vehicles here, okay.
Motherfucker.
No one's coming down this road either. And they're all they're making U-turns here, all these NPCs. Oh, did somebody just die? What happened? The camera saw me knock someone out, but I don't think there was any... I don't think there's a camera there, was there?
Getaway cars, go! The driver has them in position.
Oh shit!
Oh,
You inbred fuck!
Alright, happens.
You want war? You got it! Piece of shit! Where you gonna go now?
We need a car now. Great. All these NPCs just keep making U-turns here. So much traffic here normally, normal free mode, but then here everyone just keeps making U-turns. There we go. Two of you guys, Trio and Melon, get in that car and go. Gonna have to find another car now.
Okay, the decoys are go. They're splitting up to cover it. Now
I'm going for these alleys here.
getaway cars go.
And the getaway cars spawn in the worst spot, too. Oh, I got a car. I found a car. Okay, perfect. Oh, great. They had to pop the tire, didn't they?
We don't have long before they have to tap out. Make the most of it. All right, the decoy is out. You're on your own now. Wow, we really kicked the hornet's nest. It's amazing how fast the police response time is when the guy calling 911 is a billionaire. Or should I say, ex-billionaire after his next insurance premium comes through. Economic justice is a beautiful thing.
Okay. Oh, come on. How am I getting cops here? No, I've got this. There we go, we lost them. Oh, wait, no. We'll have them, Okay, switch cars, because this tire's popped. Oh no, I forgot the stupid alarm in the car can... Okay. Forgot about that. The dumb alarm in the car can get the cops after you. Casino Heist is probably better to play after Kaio nerf now. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh, thank you for sponsoring my channel, Jonathan Arujo. Thank you, man. There we go. Gotta get my headset. Here, just 1 second. Gotta get my headset. Okay. Let me see here. Just. Uh, 1.9 million was his cash? No, this was gold. Oh, thank you, Lamar Geometry Dash. Thank you, man. Is there any tip you can give me on how to make friends in GTA Online? I tried asking people if they need help selling, and I get ignored. Well, that's honestly the best thing that I did. I would just ask people, do they need help selling, and I would offer to help sell, and I asked them if they can help me sell back. That's usually how it works. What you could do is you could run an MC and you could invite random people. They might join. You know, heists are also a good place to find people. Like if you see like somebody's inviting to a heist, join it because you might be able to make friends there. Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, Jonathan.
Can you hear us now?
Yes, I can hear you.
So I got a question for you. Lester says robbing the diamond is apparently the most single greatest thing of criminality the city's ever seen. That he's saying the casino robbing is greater than the super bank he robbed.
Yeah, that's why GTA Online doesn't always, care about the lore. Whenever Pro is streaming, that's why he's the go. Oh, thank you, Blinded.
You can do it,
Ego.
Trio.
Oh, can we help Razu Rex with his heist now? Just invite me to your heist right after this, Razu, and I'll help you out now. I can just do this here. Just turn off the, Have I watched any NFL games today? No, I'm not into football, though, Lamar. Yeah, I'm muting the game. RPG gameplays videos about Saints Row Reboot Secret? No, I didn't see that. The Music Mafia, they haven't claimed any of my videos in some time because I'm just very careful with that. Yeah, I'm just waiting for, Okay, let's just do it me and you, Rex. I think we can get all the stuff in the vault, unless you want to invite more people, up to you. Okay, I'm ready. Let's just do it.
Yeah, hold on.
The guys at Burger Shot.
Oh, are you able to skip this, Rex?
I had like too many.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, I'm ready. Get the decoy if you can, because it'll help the escape. Do you know how to hack the panels?
Yes.
Okay. It's a suit that I had for some time, Miles. Do I find Taylor Swift annoying? I don't really care for her. She's just a celebrity singer. That's it. Thank you, Sel. Is this your first time doing this heist?
Yes, on PS5.
Okay.
Okay.
Make it the staff, yeah, lobby. Okay.
Yeah, I'm waiting until this Lester stops talking. It's getting annoying.
Okay. What's the most overrated heist in GTA Online?
What?
I would say it would be Cayo Perico with specifically the strategy with the underwater one.
Okay.
Because it's too many people do that, and I don't think it's that fun doing that same approach over and over. Okay, let's just do it.
All right, we're ready to
Can you
roll.
skip this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jonathan. But yeah, that's the thing about Cayo Perico. Is I've seen so many comments of people saying Cayo Perico gets boring, but whenever I look at what those people are doing, all they're doing is they're doing the underwater scuba approach with the submarine. That's all they're doing. And I'm like, why don't you do anything else? And they're like, because there's no point in doing anything else. I'm like, no, you still, you do it solo, for example, you get cocaine, and you can get outside, and you can come inside through, like, different ways.
Feel all fuzzy. It's like your kids putting on their uniforms for their first day at school. Only I don't have kids. Just some pretty basic AI experiments that swear at me.
Yeah, I've done the young ancestor approach before.
You know, we all love in our own ways. Where were we? Oh, yeah. Let's rob this thing. Okay, you're there. Drive in past the garage entrance and follow the road to the
If you just go straight through the Lost MC clubhouse, you should just be able to go to the, it'll just do the cutscene.
Yeah, I remember that.
Kind of weird here why it does this, but
Yeah.
that's weird.
cop who couldn't pass the fitness test or the psych eval. Look like you're really getting...
I don't know what it's called though, Miles.
Now play it cool. You're doing your usual day-to-day delivery job. You've done this 1,000 times.
You're earlier than expected. Just gonna check your VI number? Chip delivery, huh? Sure. Go straight through and leave her on the left. You can take the elevator.
What is the target in here?
Cash.
Okay.
It's alright.
It's okay. Okay.
Yeah. Like, Page and Avi weren't unlocked for me, so I decided to pick up good hacker. I think his name was Johan.
Now get in the elevator and remember, inconspicuous. Next security check's coming up. You can do this. You keep your cool.
Howdy. You looking for the vault? Right up ahead.
Y'all here for the vault, yeah? Alright, you're gonna need your key card
Do it.
to get into the man trap there. 2-card system. Swipe at the same time.
Yes! Come on! How much better does it feel when the marks are this dumb? Keep going! Okay, so far so bueno. Push on to the vault. There'll be a guard there to meet you. Don't break character just yet.
Thank you, it's Chuan. Thank you for the it's Chuan. Thank you for the super chat. What currency is that?
I'll get it open for you.
I'm getting everything on the left. Okay, Razu.
Okay. Oh, that's a heavy door. Ain't much getting through here. There.
Hit the cash. Get as much as you can. Good news. Seeing as we stayed under the radar, we have a little more time here. Now, your hacker can block the security sensors while you're in the vault, but only for a while. If the system goes quiet for too long, it triggers the alarm as a failsafe. And, did I mention that if the alarm goes off in here, they'll flood the place with nerve agent? No? Okay, well, I'm mentioning it now.
Okay. There we go. Okay. Get over $1 million here. Razu, did you get the best hacker on this?
I chose the
You chose who?
hacker. I think his name was Johan or something. I could not. The Page or Avi weren't unlocked for me.
Oh, Malaysian. Okay, that's the currency. Get B when you're done there.
Yeah. The only way to get Avi is to destroy those signals.
Yeah, I do. We're not gonna get all the cash. We're not gonna make it though.
It's fine.
Thanks for helping me. No problem, Yuritsa.
Okay.
30 seconds!
Oh, with this one here.
20 seconds left. Don't dawdle. Perfect. Now get out before they smell a rat.
Oh, let's just go. Yeah.
Gas incoming. 10 seconds. Time's up. Here comes the nerve agent.
Okay, swipe it.
Get a long fall. We're still under the radar. Perfect. Perfect. People, that is the mother load. We cleaned them out. stay calm. Back the way you came through the checkpoint. Nothing to see here. Back the way we came is too risky now that you're carrying the loot. Let's fall back to the rear door.
Y'all done in here? Hey, listen, that fella on the vault door, how'd he look? We stuck it to him.
Get in the cargo elevator and use your key card. Play it cool. Okay, I need you to stay calm. They've seen what you did to the vault, and now the whole place is locking down fast. They know you're still in the building. Just keep moving and keep quiet.
Right, we gotta go around,
Time to
okay.
change your outfits. We need a fresh start if you're gonna make it out of here under the radar. They're closing in on us. We need to pick up the pace.
Wait, stay back.
Security is sweeping the whole building. Stay one step ahead, or this whole thing goes south.
Did you get the disguises?
Yeah.
Okay.
Loose.
And here, take this one in the first room, I'll take the one in the second room.
Yeah.
As long as you stay calm, those outfits should get you from here to the exit. The cops aren't letting anybody through the perimeter, so you'll have to do that the old-fashioned way. Good job,
This exit here.
officers. It's about time you showed up. As long as you're in the casino, that outfit's a free pass. Slip out the side door and try not to act out of character. You should avoid the bulk of the cops this way. The only
I'm good, gamer. I understand what you said, too.
Now, don't let them see you leaving. Remember, they know the vault's been hit, but they don't know who you are or where you are. They have patrols sweeping the whole place, and all the civilians have been evacuated. So if they see you, they'll know it's you. So just stay out of their way, keep your cool, and get to the buyer. The driver has the getaway car in position. I've pinged you the GPS. Get to the buyer, don't bring the cops, and we're home
Oh.
free.
Oh, no, no,
I'm
no.
trying to knock him out. That was close.
Yep. Hey, Pro, hope you're doing well today. When do you plan on doing your next Payday 3 video? Later in the week, Kane, and I'm going to be doing a guide on the first heist also. Let's both get in the same car.
Yeah.
I think they're onto you. A real cop wouldn't be going away from the casino.
Thank you, Kane, for that super chat. This is the 10-year journey of grief and ignorance. So thank you, Zuhair. What do you mean by that, though? Are you talking about all the griefers on GT Online? But is there a helicopter up there?
I'm trying to see. I don't think so.
Alright, the decoy is online. The cops are confused
No,
as
there's
hell.
not.
Don't get seen near him, or the cops will figure out what we're doing. I've pinged your GPS with this tracker.
He's talking about Rockstar mostly. Oh, Rockstar. Okay. Damn. How did he see me all the way up here? Oh man, I'm so annoyed at that capo right now.
Just got word from the decoy. We don't have long before they have to tap out. Make the most of it. Alright, the decoy is out. You're on your own now.
Thank you, Victor, for the super chat. Thanks, man.
no.
If the buyer hears so much as a siren, this whole thing goes up in smoke.
Nice.
Lose the cops. I knew this
There we
would
go.
be sweet. Liberating large amounts of private equity from private equity. That's something even the IRS has trouble doing. But you strolled out of there carrying their crown jewels right under their noses. The ultimate humiliation. Oh, I've taken a whole lot of scores, but none of them has been sweeter than this.
Oh. Nice, bro. Look forward to the bank heist guy. Thank you. Where's Claude in Liberty City stories? I don't know. That's a good question. They would have Catalina and Claude would have definitely gotten to Liberty City by then, but where they are, I don't know. Miguel is in Liberty City stories, but Claude and Catalina are nowhere in sight. Little Jacob could definitely come back. That's definitely a possibility. Oh, thank you, Marky Mark. What people don't understand is that a lot of GTA 4 characters could definitely show up in GTA 6. Definitely a possibility. Installing your TV, Mr. K, in GTA 6. Oh, no! 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 I was 2 seconds delayed, you gotta be kidding me. No! Oh my god, no. You gotta be kidding me. 2 seconds! Oh my god, damn. I was so close. That really sucked. Are you able to skip this one too, Rex?
You're here, you're here. Come on over to the edge and take a look at her.
We did it. Cleaned it out. Jackpot. The diamond was unbreakable, and we broke it. Here, have a swig of that. It is muy bueno.
Got some for me?
I thought you went back.
I did. But I'm here now.
This cutscene is probably one of the cringiest, but also funniest moments in like a video game. I've seen like a cutscene that could be more cringe and more funny at the same time.
We couldn't approach it the same way. They'll be expecting that, but if we come at it from a new direction.
You're a very resourceful man, Mr. Crest.
Here I was, thinking that I was retired.
Oh, that she's the one who wanted the heist robbed of the casino robbed.
Anything left to give?
She's the daughter of the Triad boss.
How about now?
How did you hack my cell phone?
You're going to have to work harder for that.
Why did I move here? I guess it's because of the weather. Thank you, Zuhair. My character looks like John Wick. Well, thank you. So I guess we'll be wrapping up the stream here, guys. It was fun 10-year anniversary stream. I'll still answer a few questions before I go here. But I have a 10-year anniversary video coming up. It's gonna come out in like 2 or 3 hours after this stream, so about 2 to 3 hours late tonight my time. But it's gonna be out tonight. So anyone have anything you want to ask me before I go? Thank you, Mustang. GTA Advance, I want to play that one day, yeah. Will I collaborate with PvP Cats? Yeah, I could do that one day again. Do I watch UEFA Champions League or Euro League? Not really, no. I only watch soccer when it's like the World Cup or the Euro Cup. Other than that, I won't really watch it. Do you think mafias are smarter than street gangsters most of the time? Yes. Mafias are more organized. You know, the thing about this is street gangsters want to be public a lot of times. Mafias don't want to be public. Thanks for your 1 billion guide. Love you so much. Well, thank you, man. Thank you, Chuan. Thanks. And thank you, Marky Mark. That's where I got my name from, Champions League. Oh, okay. Hey, Pro, just so you know, Bully is set in the 3D universe 5 years after GTA 3, 20 years after Vice City, and 14... Is there anything confirmed that it's in the same universe as the GTA 3D games? What time is it for you? About 11:25 p.m. But I guess, I'll be heading out here, guys. Happy anniversary. GTA Online, 10 years today. Wow, 10 years since this game came out. But check out my anniversary video. It'll be up later tonight. Just give me a few hours, guys, but it'll be up tonight. So thank you guys for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. I hope that you guys enjoyed this 10-year anniversary also. This game's been, 10 years. I can't believe it. It's been 10 years. But this game has given me a lot of memories, a lot of fun. And, still going to keep playing it for years to come. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, everyone. Have a wonderful day, guys.